So hi there everyone, welcome to another side of me video, again in the gaming genre. This is going to be the second game that we cover on the channel. Yeah, my name's Leon if you didn't know. And this is City Skylines 2. Now I've been, again, as you may have gathered from if you watched the Captain of Industry video, that I love simulation style games. I love building games. If I want, I can just put music on, put something TV on or something like that, and then play this in the background and build. And that's one of the reasons I love these type games, is you can just do them, you can build them at your own thing, and there's no kind of set rules. Now, the one thing with this game is, I must admit, it's very temperamental. It does crash quite a lot. So I have got autosave set quite frequently to hopefully then, not lose anything if it does happen. But yeah, so this is the Maryland Isles map by Unhinged Wolf, available on Paradox Mods, but we're not calling it that. For us, this is Victory Woods. So yeah, should be interesting. I'm busy looking at the starting square. I've done a little bit of testing with this map. It did crash. So yeah, hopefully it will behave itself. It's on pause at the moment. And yeah, so we're not looking too bad. But yeah, it's an interesting map. This is the starting point, which seems to have all highways come into it. When I tested, I did do this as kind of like my starting area, but I might not. No, this is what I did as the starting area, this bit here. It's just because that's where the highway split. We've got a train line running down the centre of it. If I remember right, there is some ore deposits. Let's have a look. Now we've got forestry there. There's ore in those mountains there and there. We have oil over there. So yeah, lots of solid land. Yeah, I think I'm actually stick to what I was doing, because looking at this has got a lot of kind of woodland. Well, the woods fucking wouldn't go anywhere. Yeah, see, there's a lot of fertile land over this bit. I wonder if we put some forests there. Yeah. But yeah, so we're on pause at the moment, as I said there. And I think, as I said, what we'll do is we'll do this bit of land here. I think first thing we're going to do though is get rid of some of the hills, give ourselves some nice flat land to work with. So yeah, we've got the highways, so you can see them coming into this area. So rail lines. So it's kind of, we've got kind of a nice starting point. I think what we'll do is if we take that, and we'll make this our, I'm just taking it up to the border. I mean, I could anarchy it. Oh. And let us go further. And I am going to try and do a lot. If you don't know what anarchy basically is, as it says, is you can do what you want. You can place things outside of the border. We will have to use it for some bits, I reckon. But I'm going to try and not use it too much. We have got a few mods installed, but then I think everyone who plays this game now does, because it just adds things that we'd love to see in the base game. Oh. It's being a sod. It's because I'm zoomed in quite far. But we've got a lot of the got most, I think, all of the creator packs that have been released. It's a European map. I have turned off the day-night, so it is left-hand traffic. But of course, you could, if you were playing it yourself, you could do right-hand traffic. I'm just gonna. I know one thing I am going to do different to what I did in testing, which we'll do that in a second, though. As you know, I am actually just straightening off the edges. The best I can. And we're going to try and not build too quickly, and I'll use time sequences when I can. I think that was an autosave. And unlike Biff, I won't have a cup of tea. And there's so many great players of this game, and they give, you know, I must admit, some of them have given me lots of inspiration about things like mods to use. But I also tried to make sure I chose a map that none of them were doing. I'm not trying to take away all the features of this. Just straighten off some of these so that we can get the roads the way I want them. Oh. Oh, still not done this bit. Oh. We might put some elevation back in parts. I have another bit I want to level off as well, because I'll show you why in a second. I'm trying to keep some of the character of the coastline. And there's a few ways I could have done to straighten this out even easier. I was like, I could have built houses on it and it would have just straightened up the edge. If I got all the same size plots. I'm just going to get rid of this bit. That. We'll do that. Okay, we've got that bit. I also want, I think, is it this bit here? What do I put there? Air wind's going that way. Oh, okay, that's, yeah. I think that bit there. So this is, again, it's just kind of having an idea in your mind of how you want to start out. And in City Skylines 1, you wouldn't have done this, because it was doing terrain used to cost an absolute fortune. Yeah, it probably makes sense. That was another autosave. I really don't like that bridge. That bridge will probably get changed. I don't know why it's doing that. Don't mind that, it looks like it's been built onto the roads, but the road's been raised up. So that gives us our starting areas. Right. So we've got, this is the two main points of highway. Large road. 4 lane. I want this. Like that. So I was just doing that because I wanted to shorten the do that. How far was that? 56.1. Right, so that's that one. 30.9. And there is a moment that there is lights on there and that, which we'll get rid of very soon. want... I did the original, when I did testing, I did my outside road with this one. But I think I'm going to do it with a different one. There's parking on both sides, but I can turn that off. I think I'm going to go this one. On the left, I want key walls. No, I'm not going to do it this way. If I just put the road down to start with, yeah, that's kind of what I want. Actually, do you know what I'm thinking? I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but I am. Because it will allow me to do this a lot easier. All that straight to there. So it's going to give us the kind of like frontage, which is what I'm looking for more than anything here. And this will be kind of like a kind of nice area once we've got it done. Man, I'm only to there. I thought I was further on than that. I mean, how's that looking? I think I might have to alter this bit. Maybe that bit. There'll be other roads going in as well. Yeah, I don't like there. And what did you do in episode 1? Well, all I did was build roads. That looks a bit better there. How much further do I want to do? Well, yeah, I kind of only want to get along here and along there. See, and that's when I'm using Anarchy to my kind of benefit there. That's because I forgot to do that. I might have to redo this bit. If I hadn't already uninstalled the Move It tool, because if I remove it was one of the reasons the game was crashing a lot. Right, we'll get it to there. Actually, no, we won't. We'll go back to there because that's a different level. Might want to tweak that. That gives me my outside edge. And I think that also gives me a lot of pipe work, which it does. Right, we need to actually sort out some of this. This is going to go there. Right. And the water one's going to go over here. I might just have to lose that one for now. I need to turn that off. No, I'm going to have to leave it on, otherwise I'm going to have to put right, so that's that road hooked up. We've got to sort out power. Trying to figure out how I want to do this. Right, let's go. I'll go to there. They're going to convert to a pedestrian street. Running there. That's not quite how I want that to line up. Oh, lines up to the lanes. So what we'll do is it's not what I meant to do. Actually, I'm going to take that road out. And this is what this game's like. You spend ages trying to get it the way you want. That's 96 meters. Okay. Snapping off. So let's try this again. There we go, that sweeps into that. And because I wanted this pedestrian bit, because I mean, again, if you're like in a lot of towns, it kind of always seems to have this pedestrian bit in the centre of it. Right, so I'll have that hook into there. How are we looking? That gives us connections into there. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Actually, no, scratch that, because I want to come off there first. To there. Nope, don't like that curve. Right. It splits that bit, which is, I don't mind. Mistake, mistake, mistake. Right, let's try this again. Right, that's fine. So that kind of gives us links, and then what we'll do is we'll take a link from there into there. And I think from there let's get straight. Like that. I want this one. Oh, I just want straight roads. Some little areas there, and then we're going to have right, so that's that area. I need one more area set up, which is the one over here. I'm going to do it with you. This is just going to be very higgledy-piggledy to start with. Right, I'll put you there. Now that should, in theory, all be hooked up. Except for one thing, we haven't got power yet. So this is why I did that one like that. I'm going to put you there. Take you from there to there. That means we're importing power to start with. Cool. Right. Let's hit play. Let's see what demands are like. And we've got all these different packs. I am probably going to use a mixture of Southwest and UK to start with. And I am just going to do that there and there. And what I am going to do is just make sure these aren't hooked up to the top main roads like that one has. Right, you better get some people. Actually, I'm going to do this something similar over here. So this is going to be my industry area. So a little bit of industry, right. Low density semi-detached. Low density terraced. You know, we'll stick to southwest low density. I don't want it there or there. Right. There. That one. And God, I was hoping demand would go down at some point, but it hasn't. It's like commercial. I've just put a ton of commercial on that kind of drag. And as I said, I don't want to overly build too quickly, because the last thing I want is to suddenly have a mass of traffic and also struggling to make the money. So we should see. I'm actually thinking I might put another road here. 4-lane. It's going to make that a horrible junction. Especially at the moment with the fact we can't get rid of the lights. Because until we unlock road services, we've got lights there, all along here, 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 here. Low density terrace. See, I'm not going to mind you having one there. I'm hoping that builds a supermarket. What we got? Scandic Baron, electronic store, furniture, paper, meals, food, beverages. So we're getting a good mixture. Oh, a car dealer. If we can just trip into the next band, then it wouldn't be so bad. Let's keep placing these down then. I mean, these are probably going to be quite pricey homes, I would reckon. Right, we're starting to get rid of a bit of demand there. Population 150. Of course, can't get any information on any of our city at the moment because we haven't unlocked it yet. I want to see how they're getting on with this junction. All the taxis bringing people in. See, that actually stopped. It's because there's so many different sets. That's good. That's what I wanted. This unlock. Oh, we got the pub. Tax, city budget, city stats, medium housing, and all some other bits. Right. Let's put some more industry in. Right, have we got enough points for advanced road services? That's what we want. Because it means we can also actually no, I want one there. Right, let's get rid of some of these lights for now. We might put some of them back in. But yeah, population is still only 150. This will eventually probably become a roundabout. Actually, yeah, I'm just thinking I haven't actually done any of the platting out of this bit. Oh well, we'll do that in the next one. Right, let's go here. And I want the south. See that one. See, I think that's off that road. Let me see if I can force it over. There. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to do the same here. Oh, these are the props. We will be coming and doing some tidying up and all that in a future one. At the moment, I just want to get it working, running. I've still got Anarchy on. And it's put lights there. We'll take away that one. Oh, it's okay, it's bizarre. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it because we have got a set there. Loads of demand. Do we make this a commercial area? Right, let's do... We need medical care, but we are actually making money, which is surprising this soon. So we got Hugh that costs 3 ambulances, 5 to 19.5. It's too big. Are you fit? That works quite nicely, that actually. Row homes. Now, why haven't I got anything there? Because I was stupid. There we go. Oh, they're wanting funeral services. So we go back here. We want... Oh, I just put... You're cheaper. And I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put it up here. So that it's kind of like, sort of, as you see it, you come in, and I'm gonna there's multiple. Actually, what I want to do is... No, I'm just going to go... How do we separate them? Oh, it's the one that's originally there that are causing the problem. Just... We'll do a bit more messing around with that at a future date. Need more homes. I think we're going to have to... I think I know what the problem there is. I think it's the same problem we had on the other side. Right, so let's do that. Go here, go there. Yeah. I mean, we're only losing about 2,000. We haven't spent that much yet. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go here again, because I want to try this. So if I go there to there... There we go. But I do want to put a path in. There. It's coming together. It's coming together. I think we might need... Yeah, I'm going to have to do a bit of tricking around. I mean, population is only 695. 16.9% unemployment, losing 1,600 an hour. See, the thing is though, do I make this housing? See, I want it more continuous, like say here. And eventually, of course, what we'll do is we'll be able to zone this, and you guys can give the zone a name. So start thinking of that, dropping them in the comments. I'm also going to be putting in bits for the music we cover. So if you have a look in here, we've also got China, Japan, UK, which we've already started using a bit of. So we might create our own little Chinatown. Might even do that here. Or Japan. We have industries as well. I've got Japanese industries. Sorry, Japanese commercial. So we might do a Japan area here. Actually, one thing I want to do before we finish, because otherwise we're going to start getting grumbles, is landfill. And I will push it right out the back here. Now I will turn Anarchy on because I want to get a nice big landfill area. Actually right up to the road. Like that. I mean, that'll increase our outgoings, but it also means we'll take care of the rubbish in the town. How's this junction doing? Yeah, it's not doing too bad. people walking. Where are you going?
Hi.
Going to work. So this is going to be something we're going to have to do, is make sure we get transport into them. But yeah, it's a start. It's a start. It's a slow start, this game. I'm not rushing this game, because otherwise I will put lots of pressure on our finances, and that's not good. We'll be back for another one very, very soon, my friends. As I said, please start coming up with the name for this area, and we'll have this area over here, which will be a second area, and that one we're going to do with Japanese styling. So yeah, think of a name for that one as well. Our industrial area will need a name as well. So yeah, please drop them in the comments, and you know, don't be afraid to let us know your ideas. I'm kind of happy. I think this should flow okay, because we've got, as I said, okay, at the moment we probably need to start, when we start expanding this way, is making sure we've got some more connections over this side. But I think this gives them enough option to kind of, at the moment, spring off both ways. Doesn't necessarily mean it will be our main centre. We've still got lots of areas in this area, you know, bit that we can develop. But yeah, I think it's a reasonable start. I'll see you all for another one very soon. Till then, bye-bye for now.